Hey guys, it's your boy V back with more Mount White content, and today we are taking a look at the new Thor look, which is called the All Father Reborn, and comparing that to the old Love and Thunder uniform. Well, it's not that old, but yeah, it's old. So we just got this uniform. We will be comparing both the uniforms in Alliance Battle only. We will be doing Alliance Battle Extreme Run, comparing the two uniforms, and then we will be comparing the exact same builds, exact two uniforms in Alliance Battle Legend. This is how the build looks like. Thor has been in the game for a very long time and has also been part of meta in various ways. In fact, the old Love and Thunder uniform is still meta as a striker for Alliance Battle Legend characters, and also is really good in World Boss Legend. So just taking a look at what we have with the Mighty Rage build. So that's gonna be the whole build, and the uniform options kind of gonna look like this. So I don't like the second one. Sabretooth is probably the worst one, pure PvP. And honestly, like, if you talk about the usefulness, yes, PvP it can be really useful. Alliance Conquest mainly. Apart from Alliance Conquest, there's literally no value for Sabretooth. Apart, yeah, Shadowlands. So as far as the rotation is concerned, the first and second skill are fodder skills, so you can use them if you want to. Second skill also is about the same. So what we'll do a lot of times, we'll do two cancel right here into one. This is what we will be spamming a lot of times, and you will see me doing this multiple times during the run. It will be really good for the spam. Now third skill is where things get interesting. It's a VPAT skill, sort of like the skill that we used to have with the second skill with Love and Thunder. So you can cancel that in the end into any of the skills. So you can go 3 in the end right here. You can go into second skill. Okay, that's you can do. Fourth skill is the dashes. They kind of gave him the Jane Foster combo, so you cannot use any other skills. So you can go 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3. You have to wait for the 4 dashes to get the full damage. Okay, so we'll be canceling that like that. Fifth skill is a delayed cancel skill. You can run it full if you want to, but it will be a waste of time. So you can cancel it once he throws the hammer up, right like this. You can cancel it. Okay, and you should be able to get the damage. Now coming to the rotation full, we will go 2-1 instant and then 5 cancel, 4 into 3, and then 2-1. Okay, that's how we will be starting the run. For the tier 3 rotation, we will go simply 2 cancel 5 or just 5 cancel wherever your tier 4 timing is. 5 cancel 4 dashes, third skill, and then into the tier 3 skill. Okay, this kind of matches really well, works really well with the rotation and the timing, and everything just fits so well with the rotation being in. So let me just take you through the Alliance Battle run. So this is the old uniform. I think it's close to almost twice as speed for the old uniform, because I think everybody knows how old uniform plays in ABX and ABL. I myself have been using old uniform for a very very long time. Obviously, after Ghost Rider came, then I switched on to Ghost Rider. So a lot of people have been asking if the new uniform is gonna be any worthy or is gonna be any close to Ghost Rider in ABX or not. I will be answering. Maybe this video might be able to answer all of those questions. If not, I'll try and do a video myself for Thor versus Ghost Rider and a Thor versus Gladiator combo. But I think this video should simplify things for you, and you should be able to comprehend, and you should be able to understand the exact point, or if there is any point of making those videos. So this should just clarify things. So anyways, we will be using I use the Ronan and Ghost Panther team up. I think you can also use the old Beta Rebel uniform with as a leadership for 60% lightning damage, and this one I'm just testing things out. I don't think it's gonna be a big difference, but you can use the fifth skill twice, I believe, with the co-op skill if you have Beta Rebel in the team. So that does help out. So maybe I could have scored a bit higher than this one with that team up, but that was not the whole point. The whole point of making this video was to let you guys know about the value or the difference between the scores of the new uniform as well as this Love and Thunder uniform. There will be some gameplay changes in the Alliance Battle run that we will see. So for the old uniform, for this one, roughly we got about 13.5 million. Now we move on to the new uniform. This is a much slowed one because I want to show you the rotation. So 5 dashes, it looks pretty well, but you will like, I don't know if it's just me. Do you guys can let me know. We know that Thor procs can be really bad in Alliance battle. We have all gone through that. If you have played the Love and Thunder uniform, or if you played the old Herald Thor uniform as well, the procs for Thor are really bad, and you will see right here the procs are extremely weird to me. Sometimes it works well, it's so good, and it's definitely makes a lot of points for you. But most of the times, it activates on the minor skills and goes off proc, just like this one on the major skills. Although one of the main reasons could be the difference in cooldown, because Thor's skills still are not that 7-second cooldown. You can still see there is still a 9 to 10-second cooldown on the fifth skill cooldown, which is really bad, and it really messes up the 7-second cooldown timer on the CTP or the obelisk or the custom gear that you're using. So this has always been an issue ever since we got the Herald Thor uniform, I suppose, because it had that really long um, wait time on, I believe, the fourth skill. Then they switched on to the fifth skill with Love and Thunder and this uniform, and this still is an issue. So that is, I think, is the main reason why he could not be long meta for Alliance Battle Legend specifically, or Alliance Battle, because Alliance Battle requires your characters to have that versatility, have that ability to what is the word, I'm missing the terminology, to fit, I would say, or to adjust to the timing of the beast throwers, the circle dashes, the orb drops, and blah blah blah. So you can basically match your timing of the proc. Even Luna Snow now, obviously a fan favorite, but still has 7-second cooldown on each 5, 4, and third skill. So that really helps her out with ranking of the scores, because she, every single rotation of her can trigger every single time the proc, the enrage procs, and get the most out of it. And that's why this and the Love and Thunder uniform have kind of been missing out on this thing. So I suppose if we did not jump, it would have been better. We would have more time, but I don't think it's gonna change the outcome. But let's see, we have crossed 12 million around here, so we are very close to what we were scoring with the old uniform, at least until now. We still have more to go. We have tier 3 right here, and then we go into the rotation once again. 10 seconds left. Can we beat the old uniform? I kind of doubt now. So we have 4 seconds remaining, 3 seconds, 1, and the 13 point, let's say 2 million. So 13.2 with this, 13.5 to 13.6 with the old. New uniform is about 300k score lower than the older uniform. I don't like it. I do not like it at all. Now, coming back to the Alien Male Hero day, which is obviously owned by Gladiator tier 4. He's the best tier 4 at the moment for this day. So let's just take a look at this one. We have to switch to Beta Rebel to cancel for the fracture, because Thor doesn't have fracture himself. The runs can be really annoying, sometimes RNG based, depending on where the orb drops, where the procs are with Thor. Thor is not exactly the most fun character to play an Alliance Battle Legend, I would say. For ABX, I really like him, because you don't have to worry about those balls and stuff. But so there will be some variations or some differences in both the runs and the cancel timings and stuff as well. So that's how it goes. We will see how it goes. So anyways, we are approaching the second row now. So we are down to 7 million. Like, it's not bad, but it's also not good. Anyways, so we have this thing. It's still a mighty. So but this account is definitely OP. This account is absolutely OP. So let's see. So 8.5 right here. I think I'm gonna wait and collect. I think I got my skill cancelled right there, so that was not exactly the perfect pickup for that light. But I think so is gonna be with the New Year uniform, I suppose, or maybe not. I think New Year uniform you have to collect with the fourth skill, then you get the best score. So this is the New Year uniform. So we were able to get about 10.28, 10.3 million with the old uniform in Alliance Battle Legend. Still not a bad score for a Mighty Rage Thor, really good. So let's just compare and see what this uniform do, because this can be a problem. Because so far the old uniform seems to be the better one, which is kind of shameful. It's kind of like a shame for a brand new uniform on the day one that the old uniform is better. I think it's kind of like the same scenario that we had with the old Doctor Strange uniform. Because the Multiverse of Madness uniform is really good, does the job. If you want some extra help in World Boss Legend, yes, the new uniform will be slightly better or a bit better, and you want the best out of him, but doesn't really justify the cost that you're giving. And I don't like when that Marvel does this. Maybe they could make that uniform stand out in a certain content, but if they don't, the issue is the question that is the uniform actually worth the price you're paying for it really comes to our minds, and it just doesn't justifies the cost. It's not enough to convince us that yes, I'm gonna spend on this character, I'm gonna get the latest uniform because I love Thor, and Thor is one of the fan favorite characters in the whole MCU and the whole Marvel thing. So I guess, I don't know, like I had kind of like a weird thought when they introduced this uniform to Thor, because it kind of looks like, first of all, Jane Foster. So it's kind of like the comic looks as we have gotten, and I don't know, it's the lightning curse. So they had to give him the lightning curse. We have the fifth skill with the co-op, so you can see the timing is kind of really off at the moment, and the fifth skill was not there. I just spammed the skills here and there, so that was my mistake. Literally my first run with this new uniform, and we are kind of about the same, at least until now, for the score. The only thing is that the changes is that instead of collecting with the second skill that we used to do, now we are collecting with the third skill. Sadly, that's a bad thing, because with the old uniform you had 5 and 4 as the main and second as a fodder and to collect. Now we have this new uniform, and as you can see, I kind of collected early to deal damage with the third skill. The third skill lingering damage is gone, so you don't have extra damage, and the second and first skill kind of feels like really sucked up skills or messed up skills. So that's why I think he's missing the points. Anyways, we have 8 seconds remaining. We are 10 million, 10.1, and then we have about 10.2 million. So in Alliance Battle Legend, it's about the same score, which is about 10.3 to 10.2 million for both the uniforms. Maybe a few 100k here and there for a better run or worse run. But Alliance Battle Legend is about the same. Alliance Battle Extreme, this uniforms gets beaten by a uniform which is almost like 1.5 year old now, with the Love and Thunder. Maybe I think it's 2 years. I forgot when we got the Love and Thunder uniform. So the old uniform is still better in Alliance Battle. Really disappointed with the uniform. Maybe I'll check the World Boss Legend and GBR comparison. Maybe it's better to see. Maybe it might have some PvP value, but honestly right now it doesn't look like a justified cost. It's not comparable to Gladiator. Gladiator is just too strong. He can do 12 plus million with a Mighty Rage, even 13 millions. So yeah, a bit disappointing with the Thor uniform. I'll do more tests later down the line. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about this Thor's uniform. Give this video likes, subscribe the channel if you already have not done that. And as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one.